Hello, my fellow travelers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Diablo 4 here in Season of the Malignant, the first season on my horse. And, well, in the meantime, I've been running, like I said... Oh, I kind of forgot one. I wanted to say I traveled to all of the waypoints, the fast travel points, but I kind of forgot one. How the hell did that happen? Anyway, we can pick this one up later. If we look at what it actually means, for instance, for Sauce Glen, 70 more renown that I actually need. We do still need to do some strongholds, because there are strongholds on the map that actually also have waypoints behind them. For instance, I think the Veraces one actually has a waypoint behind it. And I think Mordane Lodge as well. Not really sure. There's a couple that actually have waypoints. The Onyx Watchtower. But yeah, we're on a quest, guys, and that is the main seasonal quest. And we got a Plague of Hatred. Find Cormont outside of Orbe. So we are right here on the map. Dry steps, and then here there's actually a nice little green circle where we need to find him. So let's see where this goes. Why would I not come? Cormont? Orbe Monastery, why have we come here?
First, I should apologize for my manner before.
Why?
Nearly being ripped apart, you could say it rattles the nerves.
Well, yeah, understandable.
But you asked why we've come to Orbe. You'd be surprised what can survive a fire. I found the designs for the cages here, in the ruins. If I can delve further, I might learn how best to use them. Perhaps even cure the malignant. Like willing.
Okay, so what do you need me for?
I need
What do
time.
you need from me?
The malignant have spread to the dry steppes. Every day, they encroach on villages, towns. Soon they'll reach us here at Orbe. I've seen them rise from holes in the ground. I dared not approach. But you could venture inside. Hold them at bay, and I swear, we will end this nightmare.
Okay, sounds good. And it does seem like we have stash here. That's really, really nice. It's not a fast travel point. So what do we actually need to do? Defeat Malignant in the Ravening Pit. And Ravening Pit, Malignant Tunnel. So the fastest is, yeah, it's the one here. Sometimes I have to click on it multiple times before it fast travels me. Kind of annoying. So let's move out and see what we have to do inside. So is it a cellar or is it a Malignant Tunnel? A dungeon. Malignant enemies. All elite enemies can convey hearts within this tunnel. An outgrowth found within can summon a powerful malignant enemy with the use of a matching invoker. Okay, no idea what that means, but sure. Ravening Pits, let's go in. Let's see. So, elites can drop a Ravenous Heart, and with the Ravenous Heart, we need to summon another animal or another enemy. Something like that. Slay Malignant Berserkers. Defeat Malignant in the Ravening Pit. Okay. And the dash, guys, is incredible. And the range for playing with this is just so much fun. I'm missing a lot though, because I keep like aiming where I want to walk. But then eventually like shooting in that direction as well. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I know simple dagger over there, but I kind of want to fast travel now a little bit while I can. Got our first victim here. Okay, nice. He's down. Let's sit back. Again, I wanted to move in that direction, but actually shot in the direction instead of moving in it. So, Malignant Heart capture. Let's take care of everything first before something pops up. Something dead here. Yeah. Okay, nice. So, capture. Okay. Okay, so we place the trap on the floor. Oh, and another monster spawns. And he's already dead. Like, this, you shoot for a lot of damage, guys. And we get a gauged heart. Okay. Let's check out the map. Let's go below. Might be wrong, but we'll have to see about that. Keep on walking. Yeah, this just goes the other way. Okay. Stash a little forward. Oh, that's the one that we actually need. Dodge out of that for a second. Malignant heart. Okay, let's capture this one. And then prepare, because something is gonna spawn. I'll bet it's gonna be a big issue. There we go. And we get a gauge heart from that. And they are in my equipment slot. So let's put this on, and the rest is all lower. So what is this actually? A vicious heart, 123 item power, level 1. Meaning I can level them up? Well, I don't know. Can be inserted into vicious malignant socket found in jewelry. Oh, so there are gems to put in jewelry. Empty brutal malignant socket. Caged heart of trigger, a brutal heart. And this one is a vicious heart. And here we have empty vicious malignant sockets. Okay. What does this do? It gives 49... once inserted, hearts can be replaced but not removed. So once I put one in here and I want to put another one in here, the one in here is going to get consumed and it replaced with the one I put in there, or... Because it says not replaced, right? It can be replaced but not removed. So maybe I put one in here, and if I put another one in here, the other one gets sent back to my inventory. So critical strike electrically charges the enemy for 2.39 seconds, causing lightning arc between them and any other charged enemies, dealing 19 out of between 14 and 29 lightning damage. Actually seems pretty useful. Let's equip. A heart can be placed in a piece of gear with a heart already socketed into it. This will destroy the original heart. Okay, so we instantly got our answers. Now I'm not gonna equip this one because maybe it's gonna be for the quest. I don't know. So what does this move? 52 armor. When you use subterfuge skill, leave behind an unstable shadow decoy trap that taunts enemies. Shadow decoy trap will explode. Can more than every 5 seconds. So rogue only. Okay. So rogue specific. Well, basically probably like class specific gems, right? That's actually pretty interesting. Okay, let's move on. Doesn't repeat. It's actually a pretty fast dungeon. Can I get a proper screen back? Now there is not a lot of AoE damage in here, but there's a lot of like single target damage. Devious, malignant, something, something. Oh, another heart? Okay. It was basically another heart here behind the boss. Yo, shooting in the wrong direction. And again, shooting in the wrong direction. I'm gonna be shooting in the wrong direction a lot, guys. Gauged heart. Okay. So this is another vicious one. You have up to 20% chance to launch 2 stun grenades that deal 29 between 24 and 32 physical damage and stun enemies for 50 seconds. That's actually more... Well, this is AoE damage that the enemy will do to one another. This is basically a stun, so it's an interrupt, right? Did we finish craft brutal malignant invoker at the Cormorant's workbench? So the dungeons is done. Okay. Sanctuary, and we need to go back to where we came from. So let's fast travel back there. And let's craft up a brutal malignant invoker. And I'm back, and yeah, as you can see, I'm level 22 already. So yeah, basically last night OBS crashed. I lost all the footage of the follow-up quest, and this morning I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna instantly start recording. I'm just gonna play a little bit and start recording in the afternoon. So I did a lot of strongholds already, or at least a bunch of strongholds that I actually could do. I did a lot of the well, the the fragment dungeons that had grim favors behind it, so I could get to the tree and get some extra XP from that. I went down the ability tree and basically, well, this is my setup right now. I'm only using Twisting Blades and Dash. Got Dark Shrouded, Poison Imbuement, and Shadow Clone, and working my way down. Now, why is that? Well, in the fights yesterday, I noticed that I didn't really have AoE, but now with... what am I trying to look at? Here it is. So I got the Twisting Blades orbit for a short time after return to you. Like, if I actually do the Twisting Blades, I stab them into the enemy, and after a while, they return to me. Usually, it's a straight line. With this aspect, basically, they start, like, twisting around me, and while they twist around me, they actually do damage as well. And honestly, I'm kind of feeling like this is the only ability that I really need. Like, it's doing a lot of damage. It has a lot of control, guys. But yeah, a quick wrap up what I've been doing this morning. Of course, I'm gonna try to explain what the follow-up quest was. We were still on the quest, A Plague of Hatred, and the follow-up step was that we needed to go to the table over here, Carmen's workbench, and actually craft up a brutal Malignant Invoker. Now, there is actually a workbench here in Kyovishat as well. So if you come to the Malignant Research workbench, Carmen's work table, you basically see caged hearts that you can craft, Malignant Invokers that you can craft, and crafted caches. So you can craft caches. Now, apparently there's like different... yesterday we also noticed that there was like tier 1. And we were wondering if there were like higher tiers. So if you look at salvage malignant items, there's basically vicious, brutal, devious, and wrathful being most likely the highest. And we needed to actually craft for the quest a Malignant Invoker, a brutal one. Now, for the crafting these, you actually need to gather the Ichor, like the vicious Malignant Ichor, devious Malignant Ichor, and brutal Malignant Ichor. Where can you find these? Well, you can find them at the... like these green dots. These basically are Malignant Tunnels. So they are dungeons, but they're not dungeons like the dungeons we get for the aspects. They're like different dungeons that show up on the map. And most of the enemies in there are all malignant enemies. And all of these malignant enemies can actually drop the Ichor. So, seeing as I still need a little bit, apparently, I need 50 brutal and only have 25. Seems I'm gonna have, of course, need to run into one of these. So let's pick this one for now. Teleport here. I'm gonna farm up a little bit more, and then we're gonna craft up what we actually needed to do, the Invoker, and then use the Invoker. There we go. Malignant Heart. Drop from one of the bosses, the Malignant Ghouls, in this one. And if we beat this dude up, he drops a caged heart, of course. Let's quickly check. Like, the caged hearts, as far as I can see it, like, almost always have the same perks on it. Like, really, sometimes they have different perks. It's always like 2 perk sets. Now, I do wonder if there's, like, different tiers, of course. If they're gonna have different rewards behind them. And yeah, there is a brutal Malignant Ichor, so they do drop from the mobs in here, but it's not guaranteed. And honestly, guys, this build is pretty good. We've got another heart here. Yep. Let's summon that one while we open this. And another caged heart. Can we do something with this? What is it? Better generation? Yeah, already have that one. Let's continue on. Let's go. And yeah, honestly, guys, I have no need for any other build right now. I did go with Shadow Clone. It is that's malicious. I need brutal. Oh, there we go. The one I need. Did one with Shadow Clone. It is just so good. Another heart. Let's pick that up. Caged heart. There we go. Now, it does say that we need to, like, fight Merilith, the Blood Lord. But after that, you kind of don't want to... Because it says after you kill this one, it says that the dungeon is complete, right? And you kind of don't want to leave yet. Oh, brutal. Nice. Make sure to pick those up when you can. You. Done. And here is Merilith. Beat him up. He's always got a heart as well. And then you basically go in this tunnel. But after I defeated this dude here, basically says that the Fishery of Malice is complete, right? Now you don't want to go out. You actually want to continue in this run. And at the back here, you will find this object here where you can pick between a devious outgrowth or a wrathful outgrowth. And basically, this is where you're gonna need these invokers for. So if you have the right invoker, you must craft a wrathful malignant invoker to proceed. Basically, you make a wrathful enemy spawn here. And this is a devious one. So you must craft a devious malignant invoker to actually craft these up. And that's why you need these invokers for, guys. So I'm not really sure if we have enough. So I'm gonna leave the dungeon, see if I can craft one up. And then we're gonna spawn one and kill it. And that's basically what the follow-up of the Plague of Heart quest is that I couldn't record. Is actually all about. So let's go coffee chat. Let's go back to the table. See if we have enough resources. Now, if you need more resources and you basically have like a lot of these double level 1 cage hearts. So for instance, I right now have resource drain effect and cutthroat skills. So these are the only two that I basically have here. But I already have, let's put the cutthroat skill in there. Now I basically have resource drain and cutthroat skill. So this is a double, right? So what I can do is I can actually demolish this one. And I can get Devious Malignant Ichor, Brutal Malignant Ichor, and Vicious Malignant Ichor. So this is also a means to actually get more of the resources, right? If you actually need to craft up a key. And I'm still missing 12, so I'm gonna keep myself a little bit busy farming up. And apparently sitting down over here. And now we can craft the Brutal Malignant Invoker. There we go. Let's craft one up. They are in your consumable slot. So what we need to do now is, well, for instance, we cleared this one, right? If we head back in here, we can actually just run towards the back of the tunnel where we left off. And then just use this one to summon a brutal enemy, I think. Because it's kind of a brutal key that we created right now. So it does seem like they all reset once you actually leave. Because we just cleared this one out, and the enemies are all back again. So yeah, I'm gonna clear this one out until we get to the last part of this, well, I guess smaller dungeon. This is what you want to call them. And then we'll summon that move, right? So while I was doing this run, guys, we also got... Because I only crafted up one and I only have one in my inventory. We got an actual drop for a Brutal Malignant Invoker, as well as a Devious Malignant Invoker. So they can drop from the instances itself, and apparently, and you can actually use them. So we needed to craft a Brutal one, so that's Wrathful, that's Devious Outgrowth. Brutal, but we don't have a Brutal... Can we do this one? Which one did we... Yeah, we still have 2 Brutals left. That's kind of strange. Yeah, look at the damage, guys. Holy crap. This is so good. And event complete, invoke the Malignant. And we get a level 2 caged heart of this one. So level 1s just drop from enemies. And then level 2s actually drop from these. And as I said, like, I think the highest level is Wrathful. So you basically can get Wrathful hearts out of these, right? And I do believe, like, the perks that we have, for instance, this is Devious Heart Resource Drain 51%. And no, it's oh, we don't have the other one. But we have one to compare. Level 2, level 1. Oh, here we go. So 55% to 60% in addition to 4.5% out of 8% increased resource generation. And these are different ones, so we can't compare. Level 1, level 1. So I presume they're gonna have higher stats, guys. Like level 1 is 118 armor, while this one is 124. 122, 123, so yeah, both level 1s, but there can be a little bit difference on them. I'm not really sure. I guess the only way we can find out... Well, I'm sure that wrathful Invoker keys will summon wrathful hearts, and that's the highest level. That's basically where you want to go with this, right? So yeah, there we go, and that was also the end of the Plague of Hatred quest, guys. So I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. Now, apparently, while leveling this morning, and I didn't realize it, I actually completed the follow-up quest that comes after a Plague of Hatred. But we'll talk about that one in the next episode. If you want to see more of my quest progression on my Let's Play here in Diablo 4 or any other game I might play on my channel, guys, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.